Hey there, how are you doing? Hope you're doing good, because it's good to feel good. So recently a lot of YouTubers have done Dear Me videos recently, and like, you know, where they're talking to them younger selves, like giving advice, or maybe even, you know, talking about, say, what would you do different when you were younger. And a lot of female YouTubers have done it recently in celebration of International Women's Day. But I wanted to do this video because I remember back when I was younger, I was really a nervous person. I was really insecure about a few things, and I wanted to do it talking to myself from 5 years ago. And if this ever goes through to myself from 5 years ago, then of course time travel has been invented, and it's a great thing. It's a good thing that time travel has been invented. And before I start, I'm actually looking at my phone at my notes, mainly because I've scripted this video and I'll have trouble obviously getting my stuff out, but you'll understand why.
It's Ollie, the guy who likes pandas.
Hey Ollie, at the moment you're 13 years old. You're a really nervous person, you're lacking in self-confidence, you have trouble interacting with friends, and now you've just been told that you're going to be moving out to Kuwait. You're instantly thinking bad thoughts about moving, and obviously you want to stay in England because you've got yourself a place at high school, and now that that's out the window, you have a place at a private school in Kuwait. You're going to feel really nervous when you move there, and you're going to be more nervous when you start school. I mean, you don't know anyone, you have no friends, and while your brother's there as well, you're pretty much going to have to fend for yourself. But let's go forward to 2011, which is nearly a year later. You will come to the decision that you're going to make a YouTube channel called Ollie with 96, and later that year you're going to start making regular videos. From watching multiple YouTubers, it will give you the idea on how these people are confident to make videos, and also at this point you're going to feel confident to tell people at school that you're making videos. And with that, it starts to get you views, as well as the odd few people mocking you, but just don't mind about the haters, because the haters are going to hate. Another thing to point out is while living in Kuwait, it will show you new cultures, new lifestyles, and more importantly, life of living abroad. Speaking of being abroad, you're going to go on a trip to Thailand. I mean, that is so cool, Ollie. I mean, who could dream of going to Thailand? I mean, yeah, that's so cool. I mean, you're going to go trekking in the jungle, you're going to go on a cross-country bike ride, and you're going to love it, man. I mean, with this trip, you're going to discover your love of travelling, and hey, you might even do some big adventures one day, maybe even a trip to America. You're also eventually going to move back from Kuwait, and with this newfound confidence from YouTube, it will help you to be spontaneous and fend for yourself. And it's also worth mentioning that you're going to discover your passion for acting by joining a musical theatre group. You now know what's ahead of you in the coming years, and speaking of being spontaneous, you'll eventually get a tattoo done. With a little help from Mum, but oh well, she talked me into it, but hey, she'll help you. She'll help you. Mum's gonna be a big thing that's gonna help you be confident, Ollie. So there, Ollie, there's no need to be afraid of this big world in which we live in. I mean, there'll always be a time and a place where you've got to fend for yourself, but you'll feel confident enough to know what needs to be done. A piece of advice that I would give to anyone who watches this is to do not be afraid, to try new things, and just be spontaneous. So there, that's the video. Wow, that's my Dear Me video. But now that 5 years has gone on since then, I've done some really cool things, and of course being spontaneous is something that I want to live by. I want to do anything that's spontaneous, like just anything spontaneous. Spontaneous is me. So yeah, that's my Dear Me video, and you now know that I was a really nervous person back 5 years ago who didn't like doing new things, who just was not a spontaneous person. And now that I've gained this confidence, throughout the last few years, I have done some really cool things, and obviously going on traveling, you know, experiencing new things, doing things that obviously require you to be spontaneous, and I feel proud of myself that I've come so far in heaps and bounds of confidence. I love that I found a newfound confidence from YouTube, and I also love it that I found confidence from doing acting, and it feels good. And as I say, it's always good to feel good. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys, and like, comment, subscribe and share the love. See ya!
Ollie Walker.